Good morning from Monroe Country Kennels. I'd like to show you a video of how to do your own vaccines at home for your puppies. All right, this one is the Canine Spectrum 9, and in the package, I get these at Tractor Supply, and if you buy from Tractor Supply or wherever you get your vaccines, you want to make sure that you don't leave it out of the refrigerator for more than 20 minutes unless you take an ice pack or ask for a little baggie of ice and keep it cool and until you are able to get it home or give it to your little fur baby. All right, so in the package, you're going to have, it's going to look like this. You're going to have 2 vials. One will be a diluent, the other one is the live vaccine, and you will have a syringe inside. Those are the 3 things that you're going to see. Now, this is a sample one to show you so that I could demonstrate for you. And what I've done is I've peeled the labels off so that you can see better. This is a dry, this is the live vaccine, and this is the diluent. All right. I also use the alcohol pads. And so I like to do that just to give everything, to wipe everything off. And so that I'm sure that everything's nice and clean. So you just take it and clean off the top. Oops. And then I use it for the needle as well. Okay, I'm going to lay that back down. So you're going to take your syringe and you are going to take your liquid, the diluent, and you want to stick your needle straight into the middle. And there's a little gray spongy thing in there. So you're going to stick it straight in, but you don't want to put it up too high because then as you draw the liquid back, you're going to be pulling air. And you want to make sure that you get all the liquid out. So we're going to draw back on the syringe until we get all of the liquid out. Now, if you get to the very end, if your plunger gets to the very end and you think, oh shoot, I still have some liquid in there, just push the air out of it, stick the syringe back in, and repeat. Do it again until you get all of the liquid out there. After you get the diluent out, you push out the air, and then you're going to take your live vaccine with the powder. You're going to put this needle in the same way you did the other. You want to go straight in so you don't bend the needle. You want to go straight in and you want to push the syringe and put the liquid into there. Now we're going to pretend that this is the dry one. Okay, so you're going to push the syringe in, put the liquid in, and I'm going to put my lid back on, and you're going to shake it up so that you get it mixed together. And it's going to change color. It's going to get probably a pinkish color when it mixes with the live virus, when the 2 mix. So after you get it completely mixed up, now you're ready to go. I'm going to wipe it again, and I'm going to take my needle, and I'm going to put it in the center, draw back on the syringe until you get it all out. I'm going to push the air out of it and put the lid back on. Now I'm ready to give this vaccine to my dog. Okay, now I went and got Kenzie. This is Kenzie. He's 4 weeks old, golden retriever puppy. He's going to be my model for me. And don't worry, I'm not actually going to give him the shot because he's just too little. But we're going to see if he will cooperate for me. All right, so Kenzie, I'm going to take Kenzie and I'm going to remove his collar for a minute because it'll just make it way easier. Now I'm going to take the scruff of the neck and I'm going to move the hair away so I can see his skin. Then I'm going to take the lid off and I'm going to take this needle and I'm not going to put it straight in. I'm going to put it sideways and I will feel it when it pierces the skin. And so we're going to take, it's going to pierce the skin, and you don't want to just barely pierce it. You want to push it in just a tiny bit more so you don't have the end of the needle half in, half out. And then when you do that, then you're just going to push the bulb You're going to push the liquid into the neck of your puppy. You're going to pull the needle back out, and then you're going to have a little ball of liquid right here, and you can just take your hand and rub like that a little bit, and it helps absorb into their body a little bit faster. You don't have to rub, but it will help your puppy to feel a little bit more comfortable. All right? Good job, Kenzie. Say, hey, I did a good job, and Kenzie is available. All right, baby, good job.